Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. You'll see interesting places you probably haven't seen. I hope you enjoy the ride and discover new places with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me.
Good morning, sports fans. Ben's from Ben Hangups. Well, we're out today. It's a Saturday, and we're heading out in the country a little bit to a special place we've never been before. And I'm going to take you along and show it to you. This may be a little bit different, maybe the same kind of thing, but we're going to find out. Never been there before. This is it. So we'll see you people right on down the road. Yeah, we're going to go through a small town like this one. This is North Liberty. We've been here before. You can go back and see that video. Nice small town, not too far from South Bend, Indiana. But it's on the way to where we're going, and there are a lot of little small towns on the way. We're going to see a couple of them, like this one. This is Walkerton. Now, our trip today is only about an hour long. Take about an hour to get where we're going. And you're in the big town of Walkerton right now. And we did a video on Walkerton. You can go back and take a look at that one if you want. Park. Just as you get in to Knox, Indiana, there's this park, kind of on the north side. And this park's got a little bit of everything in it. Sporting facilities, softball diamonds, baseball diamonds, tennis, you name it, it's out here. And it's a nice park, very, very well kept. But if you go through it, watch for the speed bumps. They're not very well marked, and they'll throw you for a loop. That there's Stark County Courthouse. But before we go there, we need to look at this park a little better. That's the original depot, and they've restored it. Looks pretty good. Old footbridge was probably a railroad at one time. Entrance to the park. As I said, beautiful park. Okay, where's old Ben at today, you ask? Well, I'm in downtown Knoxville, Indiana. This behind me is the courthouse, the old courthouse. Across the street, Stark County government building over there, brand new building. But this is the old courthouse right here. It says it's about 5 minutes after 10. And that'd be Central Time. We're going to mosey around town. You know what that means. We're going to move around a little bit. Take a look around. I'm going to take you with me. And I got a couple other places to stop while I'm in town or around town. Outside of town. We're going to take a look around. Take you with me. Hang in there, sports fans. Down the road. Well, Stark County Courthouse. Yep, there she is. Stark County was originated in 1850. 1851, they built a new courthouse. Yeah, it cost $475. Second one was completed in 1863 but it cost a little more. It was a whopping $20,000. In 1879, they built a new one. It was finished in 1898 at a cost of $130,000, and this is it. This is their memorial to their war veterans and the casualties. A lot of them. Of course, this is all in the city of Knox, Indiana. They got a population of about 3,700 souls. That hasn't increased in 12 years. Actually, it's down about 1%. Now I got to tell you, I really like this courthouse. It's an old one, made out of Indiana limestone, of course, but it's a beauty and well taken care of. Now, Knox was founded, and it was named after American Revolutionary War General Henry Knox. How about that? This is downtown Knox. Like a lot of these small towns, you got some new buildings like this Key Bank building, and then you might have an old one right next to it. Some of the old ones are well taken care of, and their upstairs are occupied. Some of them not so well taken care of, and the upstairs is not well occupied. And you can tell by looking at them. There's one that's vacant, and you can tell there's nobody upstairs either. Back in the day, they would build these buildings, and they put the name of the builder, the guy that built it, the owner of the building. See, that one's in pretty rough shape. But it's typical small town. The downtown areas are struggling a little bit. Now there's a building, Rabbit, at second floor is occupied. Looks pretty good. One next to it, a little rough. What would a town be without a Dollar General? Now the crime rate here in Knox, not bad. It's not that good either, but crime rate is 10 per 1,000 residents. Chances of being victim of a crime, 1 in 95. That's just barely below the state average. Little history on that building. Now Knox has a couple things it's famous, or I should say people it's famous for. Stuart Corral, who wrote the lyrics for the song Georgia on My Mind, and Henry F. Schroericker, two-time Indiana governor, came from Knox. Nice building right there, good shape, looks like it's occupied. Got air conditioners anyway. Looks like this building is in the midst of being remodeled. There's an old one. It's a tavern now. I don't know if the upstairs is occupied or not. Kind of looks like it might be. Yeah, of course, you got an insurance agency down here. That's a good thing, but it looks like the upper stories may not be occupied. And this one looks like it needs a little repair. Aluminum siding's coming down. It's vacant. And you got a couple on the end, look pretty good. All in all, kind of a typical town, small town. And I like it. Now you get outside of Knox a little bit, the downtown area, and you got your shopping malls and all the stuff that goes with them. All the fast food and eateries. Just a couple blocks out of town here on the main drag. Sure like this courthouse and how they keep it up. Heard somebody talking, they got a little leak. They're going to get that leak fixed right away. and more of their war memorials. Like to see communities honor these people. They've done a good job here with this courthouse and their memorials. Parks are in good shape. Downtown area is struggling a little bit, but they're trying. Get out of town, you got everything you need. As you can see here, you got a little bit of everything. Here's one of those strip malls. We're going to take a look at the schools. It's kind of interesting, and I like this idea. Their schools are located on a campus. They're all on the same campus, and it goes from kindergarten to 12th course, preschool to 12th grade, all located on the same campus. 3 schools. They got about 100 teachers here teaching, 1,746 students, with a ratio of 17.46 students to 1 teacher. Take it with a grain of salt. Got a total expenditure for their schools of $25 million. How's that for a number? Well, friends, we're all going on down the road here, and we're heading to the small town of Toto, Indiana. It's an unincorporated town. Originally, it was called Rye, R-Y-E. The original name Toto is obscure. Could possibly be a Native American origin. The post office was established in 1855 and remained in operation until 1907. Toto has a reputation for abundance of curio shops. How about that? Indiana's bargain capital. It also has been recognized for being the inspiration of the name of Dorothy's dog, Toto, in The Wizard of Oz. L. Frank Baum, who resided at the time in Bass Lake, which is near Toto, he wrote the books. This is Richard's Discount. Now, I didn't go in, but it's a big place. And they've got a little bit of everything. Furniture, you name it, it's in there. You also got the Toto Cafe, which is a pretty good sized place also. You can look at their menu online. And of course, you can't miss it with the big Indian out front. But there are other shops. Flooring, pools and supplies and so forth. Here's another one. You can spend a little time in Toto just visiting all the shops and having a bite to eat. This is a big place. Well, across the street's another place. Looks like mostly antiques, but could be a little bit of everything in there. I didn't stop there because I'm heading down the road to Bailey's Discount Center. Yeah, humble beginnings for Bailey's. In 1985, they started in a small 3,000-foot building. That's right. Mark Bailey, 21 years old, and his brother Matt, 15-year-old, my goodness, and still in high school in their farther bleacher, began to fill the small building with bargains that they could find anywhere. Its obscure location meant you had to find them, just like they had to find the bargains. Well, business was slow, but they had to expand to a 10,000 square foot building. In 1991, they opened a 24,000 square foot building, but that wasn't big enough. A few years later, they went to a 100,000 square foot building, and in 2004, they went to a 200,000 square foot building. You'll find everything you want in here, just about everything. Well, that's the warehouse, part of the warehouse, and their trucks. Big place. Big place. But I think it's time we went in and took a look around this place. I'll just let you gander a little bit. You ever gander? They do a lot of kitchen and bathroom cabinetry work, countertops, that type of thing, and they get these, and they're very good, very well priced. They will actually design a kitchen for you. They have designers right on staff there. Boy, if you need bedding sheets, hundreds and hundreds of them. Is that a stalker? I'll bet it is. Yep. Well, that's Bailey's. And we seen Toto, and we seen some of Knox. Busy morning. And I hope you enjoyed the trip. I will tell you, it's a little different. Toto has a couple of places there. I didn't stop. I didn't go in. Probably should have. Probably going to be sorry I didn't. But Bailey's, I did go in there. Now, if you're looking for something special in the way of cabinets, could be a good place to go. The price is pretty cheap. If you're looking for some furniture, you could try it because the prices are pretty darn good. So it might be worth the trip. You know, it might be worth a pretty good trip to get out here. But you gotta have a way to haul that stuff too. Now, if you're looking for canned goods, that type of thing, I wouldn't drive too far out of my way to come here to get that. And a lot of that stuff, I'm looking for one item or two items. I might not want to drive as far as I drove, almost an hour, just to go to Bailey's and get it, and save a few dollars. But if I was buying something big, going to spend some real money, yeah, I might give that a shot. Well, friends, here comes the advertisement. Subscribe to the channel, please. Doesn't cost you anything, helps me out. Might even hit that like button. Doesn't cost you anything to do that either. Other than that, folks, when I see you down the road, don't forget, hey, visit the website. See ya. Oh, you know what, friends? I got one more. Stopped me. Yes, as I might have mentioned earlier in one of my earlier videos, I'm out of wine. So I'm stopping here at Tabor Hill Winery and pick me up a case of wine. Yeah, then I'm out of here. See you, friends. And discover new places with me. Come on back and relax and take another ride with me. Thanks for running along with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. You'll see interesting places you probably haven't seen. I hope you enjoy the ride and
It's a beautiful country out there to see. Relax in your seat and turn on your TV. Sights and sounds will fill your video screen. Historic sights and just some scenery. Small town parks and festivities. No high price gas or anxiety. All of this from me to you I'll share, and you won't even have to leave your comfy armchair.